Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this finds you well. This week's vlog comes from a slightly different location. Normally I do the vlog and I'm sat at my kitchen table, staring into the camera like this and chatting away about the things that I want to talk to you about. Obviously, today the US Open has started, the second major of the year, so this time I'm in my living room, I've got the golf on in the background, and I'm going to talk to you from there so you can still watch a bit of golf while still listening to me. Surely that's got to be the best of both worlds. The US Open, where are we this year? It's at Shinnecock Hills in New York. Really tough course, okay? It's very, very windy there at the minute, so that is causing extra problems. But the greens are absolutely rock hard, really tough to read, very, very fast as well, okay? I sort of expect to see somebody who drives the ball well and also who puts well. I know it's a bit of a cliche, that, but yeah, I think that those are going to be the most important parts of the game this week. And who's doing what at the minute? Okay, they're just having a bit of a chat at the minute, but keep watching in the background. I'm sure you'll see some good golf. Long grass in the rough. You've seen the guys drop the golf ball, looking down for it, and it disappears. You've got to go, or these guys have got to go quite a long way offline to do that, simply because a lot of the fairways are really wide. But it will certainly challenge some people if they do go in. That's why I think driving will be at a premium. If you do go in there with your drive, then it is basically a hack out, get it onto the fairway, and try and scramble from however far away you manage to leave yourself. So yeah, to my tip, driving and putting is going to be the key this week, and I'll just see how good that prediction is. I've also made some predictions in my for who I think is going to win, and as always, I have 4 bets, and so far they're not doing too bad. Okay, my first one I backed was Justin Rose, because I think he's probably at the minute, he's very close to being the best golfer on the planet at the moment, okay? I know Dustin Johnson won last week, and I know Dustin Johnson, when I looked earlier on, he was 1 under, so he's going along quite well. But Justin Rose, again, he ticks the boxes that I've just mentioned. He's a solid, his putting has improved, which is why he's done so well recently. But tee to green is always very, very steady, very cool, very calm, very collected. So I think he shot 1 over today, which is bang right in it. So yeah, I'm excited to see how he gets on over these next couple of days. Second one that I picked was also another English chap, Tyrrell Hatton. I thought he's getting better year on year, okay, and I know that he can be very, very dangerous if he gets his putter going. So we'll see. The problem I think with Tyrrell is that he can get a little bit angry, so we'll see whether or not patience is his forte this week. He'll need quite a lot of that, I think, especially when you're expecting a course like this, somewhere around about level par is what is going to win the competition. So we'll see with Tyrrell there. My next one I went for was Bryson DeChambeau. He's a young American chap who's brought back the flat caps and had the single length irons. You'll have seen those. Those are quite interesting. Slightly unusual technique, but as I say to pretty much every single one of my lessons, it doesn't matter what your technique looks like, what your swing looks like. It's what happens at impact and controlling them factors at impact. And Bryson DeChambeau does them very well. I think he certainly won within the last month on the American Tour, so he's certainly making some good progress in the game. The final one that I went for, I think Bryson DeChambeau at the moment is about 6 over, so he's not a million miles away from being in it. The other person I went for Jordan Spieth, simply because he's good at grinding the game out, so even if when it's in tough conditions, like it's windy like it is there and it's hard, he kind of gets his head down and somehow manages to produce a score. I know he's not played very well this year, but at the same time, he does turn up for the majors. There's been times when you think, well, he's not in particularly good form, but when the majors come around, he's always there about the Masters. He was knocking on the door all the way through, never quite on top of his game. But as I say that though, Jordan Spieth, he shot 8 over today. I think he had a triple bogey on his 3rd hole, which I wouldn't say he's out of it, but he's got a heck of a lot of work to do to get back in it now. So we'll sort of see what happens on there, okay? So there's a little bit of a US Open preview / see what's going on, who's leading now. I think Dustin Johnson, 1 under par, still doing pretty well. So he's obviously a man on form. He's won this before. See what happens, guys. Now, it's next bit of the vlog. Yes, that's it, and there's a cracking link here. Of course, the US Open that we've got on there, it finishes on Father's Day. Now, I'm just wondering how many of you out there have got your Father's Day presents sorted, or how many of you are leaving it till the very last minute. I've sorted my Father's Day present out for my dad, but he's on holiday anyway, so he's not going to get that till we get back, so that was a bit pointless. But for those who do need to get their Father's Day present sorted, you can always come and see me. I can personalise a gift voucher for you. You can buy your dad one of my packages, for example. You can get him any of them. I can, let's say, get a gift voucher printed off, pop it into a card, and then you've got something for him for Sunday. Okay, so you've got Friday and you've got Saturday to come and see me. I can get them done for you. That's no problem at all, guys. You can also go onto my website to do that, paulgibsongolf.co.uk, and then there's a little tab just at the top that you can follow and order them online, that sort of thing. So yeah, there's something for you to do. If you need to get that present sorted, let me know and I can get that done for you. Okay. Now, mentioned a couple of minutes ago about Bryson DeChambeau and his single length irons and how he manages to control the impact with them single length irons in his body, that sort of thing. And that comes down to partly having fitted clubs. He's got all these single length irons and they work for him, and he repeats that action every single time. Now, I've talked a little bit, I don't talk about it too much, but I just want to talk a little bit today about how the benefits of custom fitting and the difference it can make. Now, I'm a big believer that the top manufacturers, when you look at Ping, Callaway, TaylorMade, Titleist, the technology in the heads are all very, very similar, okay? So they do vary a little bit. The design looks very different, but the important thing to get when you get custom fit is to make sure that the shaft is suited to your swing, okay? And I had an example this week with a member at Hornsey Golf Club who had his clubs for about 14 years. He's at Callaway, he's had 14 years, and I think they were something like X14s, X16s, or something like that. And over time, a shaft actually sort of loses its flex and becomes a bit stiffer and becomes harder to hit, basically, okay? So we did a fitting with a member at Hornsey Golf Club. I haven't asked him if I can use his name, so I'm not going to mention him. But we did the fitting, and just going like for like for his club, he had a steel shaft and it was a 6-iron, so we went like for like, and instantly we found him another, I think it was 15 yards to start with, so that's not bad. We carried on doing the fitting, and we changed shaft to a graphite one. We got the lie angle right to sort out the dispersion on there. But we ended up finding him an extra 26 yards on his shots. Okay, so that was pretty much he was hitting his own Callaway club, 114 yards total. We've got him obviously up to 138 yards. So there's that 16 yards difference, guys, just by getting a different shaft fitted and a little bit of brand new technology in the head, okay? If your clubs are sort of 5 years old, maybe, you really want to start considering getting yourself a new set, guys. Or at least, you know, worst case scenario, come and see us at Hornsey. And what I can do is I can get you on the SkyTrak. I can get you hitting your shots with your own 6-iron. Or a 7-iron, depending on which it is you prefer, and then we can give you a like-for-like club just so you can see, okay? It's not very often. If you've got 5-year-old clubs, that's when and you play at least once a week, that's when them shafts are starting to go, guys, and that is where you'll find your biggest distance gain, is by checking them shafts, changing them shafts, making sure they are correct for you, alright? So even if you're not sure, come and see me, let's go do a fitting and see if we can find you some more yards, okay? I bet you'd be surprised, alright? So yeah, and what I'll do is I'll put some, hopefully by now you'll have seen some figures that have come up just explaining and showing you that difference for my member at Hornsey Golf Club. But yeah, unbelievable difference really. So guys, keys from today: enjoy the US Open, which I've got on behind me. It was I don't think Tiger's doing particularly well, but anyway, we'll see how he finishes off. So enjoy the US Open this weekend. Enjoy Father's Day on Sunday. If you need a gift or a voucher, come and see me. Finally, check your clubs, make sure you are fitted for your clubs, guys. That is so important, okay? Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will speak to you soon, I hope. Thanks very much for watching. Take care now. Bye-bye.